Shit, and then I'm about to put my car in there so I can join this shit. When man come out this Friday?
Friday or Saturday, one of them. Stop, bro.
Sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're heading towards the ball carrier with abandon. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
I can't see this shit. They gotta put on glasses to play the game now.
Wentz gonna throw.
Look at that.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. Now this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort.
Yeah, I seen motherfuckers playing on that PlayStation shit. They was playing Madden like last week and shit.
Was it?
Yeah, I was watching niggas play that shit on there. That's what I be doing. I go in there and watch niggas play it before I even like think about downloading shit. Shit, nigga, I looked over on my library for the PlayStation. I got over 200 some games on this shit, dog.
Straight up.
Hell yeah. I began on them free shit, that free month shit.
Oh yeah.
I've been doing that shit for about 4 years, dog. It's a shitload of games. Yeah, my address I got on the car.
The ability to stay on task, to follow your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down pull was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bring up fourth down. They were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to it.
You gotta come fishing with us, man.
So just let me know when.
And Tay went out there today. We took Uncle Cooley and shit. We all catching shit about these motherfucking bass up on this game.
Shit, let me know. I'll go.
Yeah, it was all. It was like a random shit, you know what I'm saying? Next time I'm gonna call your ass too, man. I think it was on Sunday too. You don't work Sundays, do you?
No, I don't have to work Saturdays either. That should be voluntary.
Oh shit. That's why I'm taking my break now, dog. I'm like, man, when I go back to work, I ain't taking no days off, bro, for the next 10 years, bro. I'm telling you. That's why I'm taking my little break now while my back fucked up. And I'm like, shit. So when I go back, but I'm trying to get me a crib.
That's what I'm trying to
do. Shit, me and Trina went to the auction, man. That shit was crazy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, them motherfuckers, man, they was letting shit go too.
Which one y'all went to? Hey, Lynn.
The one at the soccer field.
Soccer field.
The Oakland County.
Okay.
County, nigga, they had a lot. It was a lot in Bloomfield. That mother had, it was like a small piece of land, but that bitch had the whole lake behind it. It was enough to build a house on that motherfucker. And they had the whole lake. That bitch went for like $3,000, dog.
Straight up.
Hell yeah. So if you just buy the land, you just probably gotta, you know what I'm saying, get another deal from the bank to build some shit, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, you have a whole lake to yourself. I'm like, shit. They had a couple of them in Pontiac. It was like the bundle. You get like 2 lots. It was like 2 lots. That shit was like $3,500. Some of that shit, man, that shit seemed like it was rigged though, cause man, the minimum be like $4,900. That shit be $4,900. That nigga named like 2 numbers. That nigga already had $20,000. You like, what the fuck?
Oh damn.
It's like, man, that's some bullshit. Trina was trying to get one on 3rd Street by my mama crib. That bitch ready to go too.
How much it go for?
That shit went for like $40,000, dog. The minimum was like $3,900. My man said $3,900. Then he jumped up to 6,000. Then he jumped up to 10,000, and 15, and 20. And it was like, damn, from 20 to 30. I was like, trying to put her shit down. Said, let's go. I said, this nigga tripping.
Feels like kickers might play a big role in this one. Yeah, so make sure you give them their respect.
That shit straight though. I know next time they come though, you gotta have some bread, cause when you get you some shit though.
Yeah.
Especially you got Tay, you know what I'm saying? Tay hooked that shit. That's what I told Tay, man, he'll bubble like a mug, cause he know how to work on all that shit, man. He get a bullshit house that's like, don't nobody want, and fix that bitch up with no problem.
Sell it.
Dirt cheap.
Sell it or rent it out.
Hell yeah. I'm like, shit, nigga. That's the, I see all, and I'm looking at it too. Ain't no motherfucking black people in there, dog. It's all everybody else. I'm like, damn, that's how they man up the whole city of Pontiac shit. You had a couple niggas in there, but it was more white than fucking Hispanic looking motherfuckers.
Yeah. I just sent y'all a thing to see it on YouTube. I sent it to Tay and you.
Yeah, I got it.
So I can see what he can do to these lions.
They better not play with them fucking lions.
He said he was.
He got a fumble?
He was looking for Theo Riddick there, and now it's third down.
What's that?
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they showed a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after him, they sack
I know that man will be right.
And it's intercepted.
You know what this play like to me?
What?
This play like the college football now.
Oh shit.
Hey, it feel like it play like the college football, dog.
Oh, child, you know, killing her. Yeah, they got some games I want to play on here, man. I want to play this Star Wars shit. Fucking Need for Speed. I got most of all of them.
He'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a
Why I say,
I think doubling him has a big priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him.
I might play some NBA Live 19. I ain't never played that shit. I played that demo shit. That was good.
Yeah, I think I had bought it, I think. I don't remember that. I think I had bought it, though.
Play with some soccer. I'm about to lead off. I'm fucking game. I mean, it's a hard drive, man. Give me a terabyte or something.
That's what I need to buy, another hard drive.
They don't cost shit, dog. You can buy them bitches for like probably $40. Just that, probably cheaper than that.
And the lead grows to 10-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
Oh yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Yeah, I was watching that fight. Missed the fight last night, man.
Shit, I missed it too. We was sitting there
Shit, I
watching,
had Huh?
we was watching the Spider-Man. By the time that one off fight was over,
Man, look, they're the same fucking dog. Let me tell you. I'm watching me and Cooley watching the shit, right? Jaden like, they don't want to play Spider-Man. I'm like, it should, I said something like, it should be in there, but the disc wasn't in there. So soon I got up, nigga, the fight just started. Soon I got up to go look for the Spider-Man, the case. Cooley yelled, said the fight over with. Mad in the motherfucker, dog.
Damn.
I'm like, it's about a bitch. Yeah, man, I don't see how you download this shit, dog. Should say pre-order, nigga. How you download it, too? No, that's what you say pre-order, dog.
No, it should say pre-trial.
Yeah, for yeah, the game trials, they got that in Anthem, but when I click on it, oh, there it goes.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
You playing online too?
No, I'm playing against computer.
Sorry, yeah, damn, boy.
First half, 10-0 our score.
Like that. Fuck, cheap ass controller about to die.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview, so I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to
How many gigs this shit, dog?
Shit, I don't remember. I think it's 40.
That's what I'm saying, man. The next generation, man, them games gonna be fucking 100 gigs to download, dog.
Time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. They went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
That shit gonna be all be in 4K. Take forever like a motherfucker to download the fucking games. I might buy this, nigga.
Just to install it.
Yeah. Man, I ain't nigga Comcast, nigga. You get over that terabyte, they be like, nigga, that's another $50 you owe me. You be like, damn. Shit ain't unlimited no more.
Yeah, I ain't got Comcast no more, nigga. I switched to AT&T.
They don't ever have that AT&T, nigga. They don't stand in everybody's areas and shit, man.
Shit, just got it over here.
I need to try again, man. Man, this is too long.
Dana said they just put it on everybody's door this weekend.
Over there?
Yep, letting them know that it was here.
Shit, you see my man that you get that motherfucker crib over there.
Nigga, they ain't trying to sell this house. She might be able to get the one with a couple doors down.
Yeah.
They said they let us get this house. So they don't want to sell this house. So we might be able to get the one couple doors down.
I told my mama try to get their house too. Cause nothing. I don't know who the fuck that nigga was.
Man, another playbook.
How much money y'all get on that shit? Yeah, they said Raiders got the best playbook in the game, nigga.
Yeah, they probably do.
Whooping your ass, boy. That shit do look good. God damn, boy.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I had that motherfucker 4K, boy. That's why I want me a 4K projector, man. And I don't got any.
Yeah, I might have to find a playbook to play with. I don't like this playbook.
Well, I'm still on my playbook. You can create your own playbook, dog.
Huh?
You can create your own playbook.
See, I ain't never done it. Even on the last one, I ain't never did it.
Shit, I did that shit on the last one. I had a couple plays on Atlanta, a couple plays on Tennessee, a couple plays on the Raiders. There was like another team I was using that had the Saints. And I put all that shit on the Raiders playbook, dog.
Oh yeah?
Hell yeah, I had my certain plays, my certain running plays off certain teams. But I ain't got Marshawn Lynch no more. I gotta see how my running back is, you know.
That's the only thing Eagles missing. They ain't got no running back.
Damn, that was fucking the interception, dog.
Should have been.
I nigga taking me mad. Y'all niggas playing without me? Oh, y'all niggas cheating.
I told him I was about to play it.
Everybody tell you jump off, nigga. Shit, if I got it, you can get it now.
Oh yeah?
Gotta go download that bitch. Yeah, we got that game shit there.
Oh.
I think we should work. EA Smart.
Yeah, I told him I was about to play it. Told him you download, you get 10 hours.
Hell yeah, then you get to play that bitch for free. I'm about to clear out some games, dog. You better not, that nigga tell you better not ask to play no World War Z. I'm about to delete that motherfucker. That one?
I think I deleted mine.
Hey, Ghost Recon about to go. I got God of War. It's either God of War or Ghost Recon going, dog. That might be God of War. That shit. I can't. That shit look good, but when you playing for so long, you be like, man, this shit put me to sleep. It's slow. I gotta get games, man. Oh, bro. The line on the Twitch, man, that shit.
And what is it saying? Why you cussing?
What's that?
Oh, they got a Hey, wait,
No, you messed me up, Mom.
you playing for yourself.
I'm just kidding, but I just...
Let me see what your Raiders look like. Hold on.
Yeah, I need to see my that shit on this. I want to see like how can you should put it up to my Apple TV, man.
You said what?
That mama
Nigga, you blinking up. Man.
made it. We made it. That my mama made it in the lot. Damn, look at the Rams. Shoot.
Huh?
They only got the Rams that he got.
The Rams?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I heard he's up in the mall.
For what? Oh. Hey, Dana told me to tell you she gonna get you your money for that dinner.
I ain't even thinking about that goddamn.
He ain't thought about it. He said he forgot all about it.
They can't back that food up, girl. She good. She ain't worried about that shit.
He said you good. You ain't gotta worry about it.
Time to get
When y'all supposed to move to y'all new stadium next year?
Yeah. That's my fun. Open put out a petition. Somebody want to leave them niggas drive, so they had to play the sign on 2 years.
Oh.
Well, that bitch up, man. Who's that?
Tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping this big defensive lineman will take the beat and move laterally.
That nigga be that open on the race. That was on YouTube the other day.
Hold on, dog. Who battery died?
Her battery on her car died. And you know when she had to rely on these, you gotta get her one of them.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know who she left out here with. I assume it was D.
Oh.
I ain't see her car. I ain't know where her car is. She could have jumped when we went.
Oh, damn. God damn.
What the fuck did you do?
Yeah, Aaron Donald.
They're moving their stadium.
Huh?
The Rams. Where they moving?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know they was getting no new one.
Well, yeah.
That time, 57 yards, the official distance. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Nah, not live, dog.
Rams up here 1st and 10.
Damn.
Down 24.
Live.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I can't do it.
No, I know you can't. Oh, no. Your ass take a cookie. You out good. No. I'm going to take a couple of cookies. That's it.
He's letting it
They need to bring the Georgia sweet tea. I don't...
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back.
God damn.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Off on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's LaMarcus Joyner, the former Ram, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job.
What you? Oh. Give me some.
Okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes.
That's all I needed.
And when you're right,
And that's it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a quick one.
They go play action here on first down.
God damn it.
Oh, so y'all switch? Oh, y'all going for the title.
No, this is my trial right here.
Did they sign up for theirs?
Twan just did his.
Okay. Can y'all play together on the trial?
I don't think so.
Hey, I really gotta get that checked out. This fucking, my foot and this nerves is like, that shit be about to have me in tears. We did a lot today and it don't seem like it did.
Like what?
You know, helping them move. We forgot.
Oh yeah.
Maya, you in our conversation.
Sorry.
Go get a blanket. Go get that blanket so you can sit on it. 'Cause I don't want your butt on the floor like that. You gotta tell me how that thing tastes yours.
What thing?
The one you got. I got you.
Oh.
Don't let this shit be better than this.
I hope I don't knock my tower down because I spent like 10 minutes working on
You
it.
ain't count that shit. Don't stop lying.
Well, I know I spent 10 minutes working on this thing.
You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. Boot it up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
No.
You're tuned in to
What is wrong with you?
on EA.
Oh, shit, we're making a card castle.
Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
You gotta make the best of this last month.
Number 1 overall pick.
Oh yeah, I know.
You gotta have some adult time, family time.
With that, let's get out
When
to
you're
the
not eating
desert.
something,
By in
this
one
is
down.
you.
Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
Twan got a shit.
They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a
Maya,
touchdown.
stop. Chicken breast. This shit is so good. I don't even know what's on it. It's just chicken breast.
It's Nick Chubb. He's going to be dropped following a pick.
No, no, no.
No, I mean, you know,
To the 32.
but still, we just
7
put our
yards
own
on the
food.
pickup there.
I
They'll
want to
leave
make
it with a second and
do
3.
some fresh chicken
Well, I think
breast
that's what they're going to need
with
to
our
do
own
here in the
pot.
first half. You've got to take some pressure off this young quarterback.
Maya, if you can't do that, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, get off of it.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this
Knock it
situation
down.
nowadays. Watching a team that has enough confidence to
No,
bring
it's
Oh
not
shit,
alone.
Twan don't care.
that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Play fake. Mayfield. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to
Oh
have.
my God, I was wondering what happened.
Open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So you want to go?
They'll
We
try
should
again
go
from the
then.
36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Screen play, Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers,
What are you talking about? Get what?
amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want
When do you just on edge, man? I don't leave you. I said we.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
He sets to fire deep, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Pharaoh Cooper. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers don't spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slash and run.
Well, to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
But Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum, because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays in the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable. I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean. They can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
17 yards on the pickup, and it'll give him a 1st down. Murray now on 1st down.
And he's the epitome of...
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Great job defensively. He was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Myles Garrett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an old lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're...
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Demarius Randall. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively.
Maya, what the hell are you watching?
They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be corralled right around the 30.
Okay. I'll never learn how to drive.
tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see fourth-year quarterback Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys as they take on Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's get up to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. We're standing by for the call. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Coach, thank you. Well, you folks can see the evidence. Snow and supposedly a few inches yet to fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Calling the action from up top, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis with you. We got an NFC East matchup here, CD. The most difficult division year to year to really predict. In fact, no team has repeated as division champ since 2004, 15 years ago.
And that was the Eagles, correct?
Yeah.
They went back-to-back. Well, let's be honest about it. The way that these teams match up, the way that they
try for the tight end, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number one from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible to something a little more advantageous.
Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League, where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. Ball at an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That's a really good job right there. Just keep stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Howard. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a 1st down.
Why is snow in there when it's not snowing?
Because I put snow on there.
Why don't you put falling leaves on
They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage.
Where you put my
Moving that
toothbrushes
defensive front
there?
backwards.
And in the bathroom.
In the bathroom?
It appears that he's been waiting all day long.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw is Wentz. Buying time to his left. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I do just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Now, you know me, because it's easy to sit at
My, what are you doing?
and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things.
You doing what?
Because otherwise, this defense just going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes,
So what does she do? Leave her battery? Do you leave her lights or something on?
Well, I don't know what to do. Won't you sleep on it? So I don't know what to do.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Eagles will have it taking over.
So she had to depend on D, huh?
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
and it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I would like it. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 81 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like that they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never brought the play-action fake.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. All right, time for us now to discuss Alshon Jeffrey. Not only does he not have a catch, I don't think he's been targeted in this game, but they're winning.
And if you ask a receiver of his magnitude, he'll tell you that it's because everyone is focused on him anyway. Okay, you've taken it away. No catches, no targets, but we're still winning. I've opened things up for the rest of my team. I know how receivers think.
They've been using him as a decoy, and effectively so. On 2nd down and 4. Wentz going to look deep for Jeffrey. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Prescott from the gun. Oh, Prescott stripped. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. We got it. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Don't get nervous. 49.
On 1st down, it's Howard. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. So we've reached halftime, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the 2nd half. So a very short kicker. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking. That's caught inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was, and oh, it's blocked. And the Eagles have got it. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points.
We've got plenty of weather here today. We've got some snow going on, and they've come out of a dome. And there have been 2 ways of getting ready for this. Some have said, don't worry about the weather. Just practice in your normal conditions and handle it on game day. And others have said, find some weather, find some conditions somewhere, and try and get ready. What do you think?
Well, whatever the preparation there, the snow causing the fumble. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That good for 22 and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wentz, the sack by Robert Quinn. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott, throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Prescott to throw it. Stepping up, he'll try. And the Cowboys are in the end zone for the touchdown. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week they were hoping he would break a big one. He just did.
And what did his offense... Remember we talked with the offensive line, and one of the stalwarts said, I don't even have to make a great block for him. If I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me, often that opens up enough space for him to go.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive, 4 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Room here to run. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott, 95 yards. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Showing off that speed and electric boost that he has. 95 yards that kick return goes down for. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On 2nd and a yard, Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Prescott. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Marr now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So now Wentz and the Eagles down 20-16, 2:22 on the clock. Deuces wild. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10.
Two jet. Right there.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Sproles, and he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
And he connects with Ertz. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Watch the run.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz with 8 seconds remaining. And the Eagles have moved down in front here in the 4th quarter. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. One last shot now for Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as
I'm going to put it to you simply. I want you to be our starting quarterback. And I'm talking from day one. If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're going to win a national championship together.
I got take a moment to thank all the coaches who held me along the way. It's because of them. I want to thank everyone for showing up today.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom. Might tell me where you're going to sign.
Maya, what you doing?
Watching this.
Man, you a blood or
I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need any advice, I'm always here.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you. Hello? Hello?
Is he going?
With this team's starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college. Not one.
Look, their game plan is in drop back, on the field, and throw it to Isaiah Street. That's what got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in the game. Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new ticket to any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, man? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Doesn't that say something right there? What happened?
Coach, you want to see me?
Come in. I wanted you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What? It doesn't make any sense. You said I was going to get started.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. There's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. Just wait.
If you're the coach, how do you let 5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
Better question is if you're a young 5-star recruit.
well, now you I done touched you 5 times.
No, you didn't.
I did.
To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same
What do you want?
guys who spent the last 4 years telling them you're not good enough.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach always say, like if you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. We got a lot of work to do. So let's get to it.
Shut up.
Now you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Hey, JoJo. Lose weight. I did. Yes. Glad you noticed. Whoa. The big stab is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on a minute. This is for players and coaches only.
Where my school at?
Charles. Now, you know we ain't really watching none of hip-hop, right?
What?
But it's a full episode I had to watch. Where that nigga Brandon was lying about being a firefighter supposedly and doing training every day and staying in the house.
Wow.
The Walker gonna check him.
You know,
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
I don't know who you are, but go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them. Okay. So, we all know your situation tonight. Much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh, well, oh man. Hey, what's up, man? I like to get the ball out quick. Get it in my receiver's hands. Let them do the rest.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe me.
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
I guess you could say I always stay engaged with my teammates. As we go about the week, I want to make sure everyone's prepared and ready to do their job when we come there for game day.
So a real team-first, team player guy.
Yeah, sure, you could say that.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. I got you.
All right.
Ready? Ready, ready! 60 outlaw! Huh. Go set! 70, Indy! Hit it! Let's go now! 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. Ready, ready! Here we go, here we go! 90, Wolf!
Defend Lobo. Ready? Ready? Fire! Set, ready? 18 Gators. Big River, Big River. Come on, set. 10-2 saw. Shoot. Got it. Get it. Hut. 60 Pittsburgh. Hut.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're going to destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
I need to prove to him I can handle this. Maybe playing it safe's the best option.
Look, you don't have to prove anything, especially to him. Dude had you on the bench for 4 years, remember that? You need to wake up.
There's a lot at stake right now for all of us. Even more so for Isaiah, so you don't take what he says personally. You're doing the right thing.
Okay.
All right. Have a good game.
The 2018 college football season has been a wild one, and we are down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in snowy, yes, snowy Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the Texas Longhorns.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10 for the Sooners. Now Fulton. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down now, it's Griffin. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Oklahoma, such a proud football tradition, seeking their 8th national title. They were winners 3 times way back in the 50s, back-to-back champs in the 70s, and then added titles in 85 and in the year 2000, but they haven't won it since. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it. Going ground game with Slay. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Texas here in the college football playoff looking for what would be their 5th national title. They were a powerhouse back in the 60s and 70s, winning it in 63, 69, and 70. But then they waited 35 years before winning it again in 2005 and haven't won it since. He's got him in, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And give them a gain of 37. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him, though. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the hole, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open.
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. From play action, they'll throw. He'll let it go deep for Streets. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there. 49 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I think that's an example of how the game speed is different than in practice, because in practice, you might not be going full speed. A lot of guys in shorts coming your way, so it's going to be a big key to see how he adjusts to how the speed really picks up in this game and if he's able to get rid of the football.
And think about it, Charles. And the pressure gets to him again.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away. The Texas offense set to take over again. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together, and now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. The offense for the Longhorns getting ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. On the carry, this is Slay. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense. The Texas offense set to take over again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. You know, you think back to what kind of parallels you can draw for what this young quarterback is trying to do, trying to lead a team to a national championship with so little experience. And the one name that I come back to, Cardell Jones at Ohio State back in the 2014 season. Very similar situation. Limited appearances through the first few years of his career. Then all of a sudden, he's thrust into the national spotlight, just like this young man has been. And all Jones was able to do, well, win a national championship and then move on to a career in the NFL. So it can definitely happen. 22 yards there, a first down. This young quarterback does have the support of former players and teammates. He actually told us that he heard from former... Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does.
The offense for the Longhorns getting ready to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, Whitford on fourth turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind doing it.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that done.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 21. The Texas offense set to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sparks. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So much made about the fact that we've got a quarterback who's never seen the field in a college football game, but you go back to his high school days, he's played in front of crowd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know Coach will.
Well, ultimately, the loss of Marcus Washington, too much to overcome. Their explosive offense just could not get on track, and they fall here in this national semifinal in Arlington.
Let's get in here, man. Keep your head up. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Give me a second. I'm sorry Zeke's not here. When I came to your mom's house 3 years ago, I promised to do everything I could to get us to a national championship. I didn't get you there. It's on me.
I let him down, Coach.
You didn't let anybody down.
Let him down.
Isaiah, you did everything in your power to keep your promise tonight. Zeke could be proud of you.
I just wanted it so bad.